Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Andy.
I'm Hope.
And that's Ralphie. And this is the Adventures of Hope and Andy RV Life. And we're actually inside our Class C RV that we just recently got. So super excited. We're going to be on the road at the end of January. So please stay tuned. And we'll be talking about some things coming up here in the next few months. But we'll hit the road at the end of January. So hopefully you guys do us a favor and like, share, subscribe to our channel, so that way once we're on the road, we're ready, rocking and rolling, and you're a part of our journey.
Yes.
So today what we wanted to do is talk about the process of what we went through to purchase this RV in the state of Florida. Now I'm sure in most states it's probably the same, but I just wanted to kind of cover what we went through, and what things that we had to do in order to get this RV. So the first thing was we had to find the RV that we wanted. So I found it. There was these two pages, like a group page, that said Class C RVs for sale. I think, or
on Facebook.
Yeah, it was on Facebook, and it was Class C RVs for sale or something like that. And you just kind of scan through. People are posting their Class Cs. There's Class Bs and other pages, Class As, whatever. So I of course this is what we wanted. So that's the one that I looked for. So I found two pages, subscribe to them, and that's where we found that first one, the 2000 one that didn't work out.
We'll link that video for you to see. This is the whole process here, and we've learned a lot. But
and so just kept seeing different ones coming through on a daily basis on both of those, and this was the one that popped up in the morning. It was only about 45 minutes away from where we live here in Orlando, and I said, hey, I think this is the one. So that's kind of how the process started. So what do you think about that?
I think what happened, I think we just went straight to set up to go look. We were not doing anything on that Saturday afternoon, and so we're like, well, let's go look at it. What's it gonna hurt? We need to start doing this process anyway. So first thing we did was set it up, and they were immediately ready for us to come and look at it. We met them. We ended up hanging out with them there for a good hour or so, just talking, because we were very blessed in this process. We actually have just been surrounded by great things, great people, and just things just working out so well. It almost made it like it was meant to be. And
it just all kind of really lined up to, wow, I think this might be the one. How close it was to us. The previous owners are super awesome people. They really were, and were very honest with us on what's needed and things like that.
Right.
And we really just hit it off with them. And even them, they were in that mindset, this is for you guys. I want you guys to get this thing.
Boy, did they ever.
Yes, they did.
And we're going to tell you how much they really wanted us to have this.
Yeah, they were super awesome people. And so then the next step after that was financing, because we didn't have the money to buy something this big right off the bat outright, so we had to finance. So contacted our bank. It's actually a credit union, and so we contacted them. We put our information in. You got to put your income, your normal stuff, and we got approved for what we were looking for, and it was pretty quick too. It was half an hour.
It was pretty quick, And
guys, this is what's new to us.
Yes,
we've struggled a lot with credit, in our past and things like that. Some bad choices that we made and things like that. And for the last few years, we just buckled down and really hammered into our credit.
Yes,
and we purchased some cars and sold the cars and just kept working on our credit, and it really got to the place where we needed it to be, where it is today, which helped us immensely, being able to get this RV. So we were approved for the price that we were looking for, which was the initial price of the cost of this, what they were actually selling it for. And so I said, okay, well, we're approved, so let me go back. So I actually went back to their where it was being stored, and went for a test drive, checked everything out, learned a ton. Guys, let me tell you, learned a ton from Chris. If you guys remember that video as well, Chris was a certified RV tech and went over everything on her RV and showed us what to look for, right?
Right.
And then in the other video, where Seth up in the Panhandle, Florida Panhandle, looked at that RV up there, the 2000 RV, and we learned so much from him because he sent us such a detailed breakdown and a report of what he did. So that's what we did. We searched everything. But what was great about this one was the previous owners. There was two previous owners.
Two owners only, which
the initial
is nice.
owner and then the folks that we bought it from. They took extreme detailed records of everything that they had ever done to this, and the records I was looking up there. The records
right
are up there.
Yeah, we've got everything.
Everything, all the oil changes, everything. And that just made me feel better.
Absolutely,
I'm like, hey, now
yes.
we've got record of everything that happened to this, to this RV. And so we test drove it. Absolutely loved it. To me, it felt like, I've never driven anything like this before. I've never driven an RV. This is the first time we were really in an RV.
Yeah.
But when we test drove it, I was like, wow, this actually feels like a U-Haul.
Yeah.
It's
updated,
like an updated, more
fancier.
comfortable, fancier U-Haul is what it drove like. And I was like, wow, I think this would be pretty easy, because I was a little nervous. Again, I've never driven anything like this before.
Yeah.
And it was smooth sailing from there. So sat down, and when we got back, and I had this number in my mind.
And he said this number to me before he left the house. And this is like, we're not going above this number no matter what. And I was like, sounds good to me.
Yep.
And go ahead.
And that's what we did. And I said, we prayed about it. We threw it out there, and we started a negotiation, and he just threw the number out.
Yeah.
The exact number that I was thinking. I said, yes, we're good. That's the one that we want. So from that point on, it was just kind of, again, have never done this process because we're buying from a private seller.
Yes.
So the next process from there was, I'm getting instructions from the bank on what we needed to do. So this is where it gets fun. So we had to bring the title, of course. I had to get insurance on it. What else do we need?
I don't remember everything you needed, but the owner had to be with us at the DMV.
Yep.
Like, this guy had to drive his time an hour away, come over, and they actually required a signing over of the title.
Yeah.
Without having the check in hand yet.
Which is crazy. I was like, ooh,
I don't know if I would have done that, but
Yeah.
that's, again, just a testament of everything working out, and I really believe that this is meant to be for us, and this guy wanted us to have it too, him and his wife.
Yeah.
And he drove over, he did it.
We signed the title.
The DMV was smooth for you too, right?
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Guys, when we walked in there, it was packed.
They had
and
an
luckily,
appointment, though.
I had an appointment, and we flew right through there. It was amazing. I think we were there maybe, I'm going to tell you, I think we were there maybe 20 minutes. I couldn't believe it. We were in and out of there, and it was packed. So we had to sign over the title. So he signed it, I signed it. Then I had to show proof of insurance, and then the registration process. So that's where it got interesting, because again, I've never done this process before. So when you buy a car and you go to a car dealership, everything is done right there. It's all kind of worked out for you. You put your down payment and whatever, right?
All the pricing is usually in one big, it's in the total of what you're financing.
Exactly. And
including
when I was doing the registration and doing all that stuff, she goes, "You're going to be paying for the sales tax today." And I was like, oh boy, didn't think about that. And luckily, we had it. And so, took care of it. So remember that if you're buying from a private seller and you don't, this is something new to you, you got to pay the sales tax when you go in, especially, when you're going to be going through the financing and stuff. So did all of that. And then because there was a lien on it, right? Because we got it financed through our bank, we had to get a lien receipt, right? So the DMV gives you that lien receipt. So now we've got the titles signed, we've got the registration, we've got all of that. So I had to take that, and he came with me. We went to the bank and gave them the lien receipt, gave them a copy of the registration, and then a copy of the title, all that stuff. The bank got all of that. And then he basically waited for about a couple of hours, and they gave him his check right there at the bank.
Yeah.
And from that point on, I mean, it was mine when we left the DMV. So that's the scary part. I mean, I honestly, I see it both ways.
There is both
know?
sides
Yeah.
to this. Absolutely. So he waited for a couple of hours for his check, but he did trust us. Thankfully, he had that good calming feeling, but then turned right around once he had the check. We didn't pick it up till the next day. So technically we had to have that same faith and trust that we were going to be able to pick up our RV. But we had the paperwork and documentation, and the way everything had gone already, we're like, this is meant to be. We're not worried about it. We did not stress about it. And as you know,
we went in the morning and picked it up.
Yes.
He went over some things with us, some
They were
critical things, some new things, you know, that I didn't know when we were looking at it. And then we drove it home, and here it is. It's sitting in front of our house now. So now is the process of, you know, you guys already saw the video on some of the renovations and remodeling and things like that we're going to eventually do as we start to the process of leaving here again at the end of January. And it's so exciting, guys. But yesterday we met subscribers of ours, Maddie and George, married couple out of Long Island, New York.
yes,
They flew in to Orlando to visit their family, but they contacted us and said, hey, we would love to meet you guys if it's possible, because we're flying into Orlando. And we said,
absolutely. We will
absolutely,
jump on that.
we'd love to
anytime
meet
that
our
we can.
subscribers.
Yes.
Absolutely. When we can, we'll do it. And so we met them, and they're awesome people. We were so happy to meet them.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a picture of us with them before we left.
Yeah.
But we got unexpected gifts from them.
Yes.
And let me tell you how excited we were. So let me show you the first one. I thought this was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and they subscribe to both of the channels, Maddie, and but this has to do with the RV, so that's why we wanted to.
Let's explain too. So if you're new to this, that where everything is going to be themed in Star Wars stuff, because we're huge Star Wars fans. The RV is called Vader, and so the interior, it's not going to be like super crazy Star Wars stuff, but just a few things here and there.
Accent pieces.
Yeah. So this is the first thing that they got us, and
both of these things are just for decoration. There's no way I'm going to be using these. Okay.
Yep. So
Look
check that out.
I have
Instead
a
of
hand
hand towel, it's a hand towel. How cool is that? That's definitely going to go in the kitchen, but it's not going to be used because it is part of the decoration. So that was that.
Yes.
And then
this thing.
So
we open it and we're like, oh great, a bamboo kitchen utensil set.
Right?
Thank you. I love kitchen stuff. If you are subscribed to our other channel, that's pretty much what it is, Mission Keto. So, but
check this out. I just dropped one. So, as we said, it's called Vader.
Look
Check
at that.
that out.
These are engraved.
It's inside
with
there.
Star Wars themes and little emblems and doodads. How
cool is that? Chewbacca. Check that out.
What?
But I love these too. It's got all these little parts there. Oh, I didn't notice the Millennium Falcon's right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
You understand why I'm not going to use these, right?
Check that out. There's Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker.
And then
Stormtrooper.
some of the Stormtroopers. And I think this one's the one that fell down is Leia.
Leia, Princess Leia, yeah.
Yeah, so check that out, guys.
Wasn't that awesome?
This is stuff that we're not going to use. It's going to be,
the accent pieces,
Yep.
yes. I already kind of have an idea of where I want to put that, but
yeah,
you're going to be seeing that in the corner when I'm cooking.
That is so cool. We were so appreciative of it.
Thank you so much, Maddie and George.
Yes, absolutely. That was awesome, guys. And yeah, so that was a unexpected gift there, or gifts from them, and it was really cool meeting them. So thank you both so much for that. And
I did want to say real quick too. So another thing that just really made me feel good was yesterday or the day before, the previous owners messaged you.
Yes.
Just to see how we were doing and if we loved it. And I feel like if you have something to hide, you're not going to bring attention to you again. So it just gave me even more peace. But I mean, I have complete peace about this. We come out here and hang out here. Ralphie absolutely loves hanging out in here. I feel like it is a home, and it is our home. But it's like, I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm telling you, yesterday I just came out here and just sat down and just.
But
just
he
sat
came
here.
with you while I was in the house, and that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
He does not like to be away from me, and he's just chilling.
This is him just sitting on the couch and just relaxing. So he's already feeling good here. It's feeling good for him. So So yeah, that's it, guys. I don't think I left anything out.
No, we just wanted to kind of give you our process, because I know some of you that are watching, some new subscribers too, are going to be doing this soon, and maybe this will just kind of help in a way. If you go through a private seller, just do your due diligence, and
because if you had the cash in hand, it's very different, So you just,
or if you're going to a dealer, our credit union would have immediately just sent them a check. We wouldn't have had to go through all that other stuff. And it was interesting, but we are able to maybe give help to other people and explain, whatever. And if you have questions about anything, let us know in the comments below. We'll still, Andy knows more. He did really all of the work. He did all of the work. I just said, yes, I'll take it.
I'm a very big, I don't know about stress. I don't know. I guess that might be the word. I don't know. But
what? Just
kind of thinking about the worst part of things, because all of that, like that. And I just kept giving it to God. I'm just like, you know what? You keep telling me this, and to stop worrying, stop stressing out. And I did. One night I woke up in the middle of the night and I was just like, you know what, God, I'm sorry. I got to stop doing this. And I did. I got to trust you. And I did. And it was so smooth. It really was.
You said it perfectly. You were like, boom, I'm doing it again. Do you trust me now, Andy? Boom, I'm doing it again. Do you trust me now, Andy? And did. And that was the same day that we had the issue with our car. And I know this is minor to you guys, but we were very worried that something major was going to be wrong with my car. But it ended up being under warranty. And then when we go and pick it up, they're like, oh, your $100 deductible, you don't have to pay it. I don't know for what reason. It was absorbed somehow. So just miracle after miracle after miracle is happening. And we definitely want to share that with you.
And then, another blessing just happened. We're actually going to sold the car. So
you're selling my car.
Yeah, we're getting rid of it. So that way, well, our big thing too is trying to get ourselves out of debt, right? And that's why we want to get into this lifestyle. This is a good opportunity for us to do that. And we were well on our way. And because it's going to change our lives. And the car was the
last thing that we owed.
Yeah, so now the car is gone. It's actually leaving Sunday, and that's a different story, guys. I'm telling you, get in contact here. Go through. There's 3 or 4 of them out there, but the ones that I contacted, this is a car thing, is Carvana, CarMax, and Algo, ALGO, and the winner was Carvana. Carvana won, and not only did they win it, they did a great job getting it all done to us quickly. We got it done, and bonus, they're coming to pick the car up.
Yep.
So I don't have to go to Orlando
and
go through that mess up there.
So one less car payment. So we're just keep
and insurance
payments, because Andy's car is paid for. We own it outright. Why would we not keep it? Right? He loves that car. It's comfortable for him. And I love my car, but that's okay. We got this, and I got this now. So this is really the only thing that we're going to be owing now. Yep. So,
and of course, get the insurance and stuff like that. But
of course,
that's not. I don't consider that as like our debt.
And this is an investment because it's our home. So we're excited if you can't tell, but it's just yay.
We can't wait,
we really
guys.
Can't.
So again, thank you all so much for watching. Please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, especially. The liking and the sharing and all that stuff, because this channel is not monetized. We've got a long way to go. We do have the subscriber count, but we've got a long way to go on watch time. So I think there's 2 different things. I look on one thing and it says we need 4,000 hours, and now it's saying now that it's 3,000 hours. I have no idea. But
that's
anyway, we need to get up there.
More than we have.
we've got a ways to go. So watching it all the way through. Liking it really helps us.
And hit the notification bell.
I'm sorry. Notification bell too.
So you get, because we have we are hoping that around Thanksgiving we might be going out on our first little fun local trip, just to kind of check it out for the night and use it and see what happens. So that could be fun or a disaster. We're
going to find out.
So hit the notification. You don't want to miss it.
And this Sunday, it's Friday today, but this Sunday, our friend Chris, which is RV Tech, that we did a video with her, she's actually coming over, checking it out with us, and kind of going over some things that we're going to need, especially if we're planning on going away.
Right, yep.
Because I don't know what we need. We're brand new to this, guys. This is
literally,
you're going on this journey with us. As I keep seeing comments like, man, I wish I could do this with you guys, or do something like this at some point. Do it,
living
guys.
Vicariously through you and things like that. Why
not? Listen, 7 years ago is when I started thinking about this. Maybe not exactly like this,
Right.
but doing something like this. And look, we're here now, you know. So if you can figure it out, you know, it might take you a little while, but if you want to do this, try it out, figure it out. Maybe start doing it on the weekends, things like that, and then start, you know, cutting things out. That's what we've done, and this is where we're at now. So
If
we're
you
really
have made
excited.
it to the end of this video, God love you.
Yeah.
Because we're like, this is not going to be a long video. It's 20 minutes. Honey.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah. But
All
I
right,
love
guys.
it. Hopefully you're entertained.
Absolutely. So again, guys, do this favor, like, share, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.